Ole Miss soccer fans, it's match week, our last chance to catch up with the gaffer Mott before his team takes on Texas A&M this Saturday. Just a few days out now, Coach. What kind of finishing touches need to be put on this team before you take the pitch this weekend?
Yeah, we're ready to play. We just finished training, just walked off the training pitch, and we're ready. Now we're into really minor, fine details of how we want to play. Again, not knowing much about what Texas A&M is going to do, we can only focus on ourselves. So I feel like we're ready. We're really into with this long preseason. We've hit topics that we've never hit in preseason because we've had time. So that part's been really good. But our team is sharp and fresh and healthy and ready to go.
I talked to Channing about this last week, but you've been coaching for a long time now. What is the first match week like for you? What's the night before the first match like for you?
Yeah, I said to my wife last night, I said, Jen, I'm getting really nervous. And she's like, isn't that how it always is? I said, yeah, but it's usually a month ago, so it does seem strange for sure. But those first game, first week jitters are up, but it's just amplified because it's an SEC team. So it's worth 3 points. It's a divisional game. It's all those things are wrapped into one, which makes it super exciting for us and our fans and certainly our players.
You talked about the long lead up, no preseason, no non-conference schedule. What kind of play do you expect on Saturday? Do you expect the pace of play to be a little slower, more possession built? Do you expect a lot of scoring? What kind of vibes do you have going into the weekend?
That's a great question. I think it's going to be the first 20 minutes is going to be wild. Them trying to figure us out, us trying to figure them out. The pace of the game will be really good. It's going to really good. I mean, Texas A&M is full of really great athletes. We've got good athletes. It's going to be pretty wild. They're both teams are chomping at the bit to play. If you think about these players, our guys haven't played a meaningful game since last November. We didn't get any spring games, so to play another opponent finally here in the middle of September is we'll be flying. There's no question. I just hope we're thinking while we're flying.
We're talking to a couple more seniors here this afternoon, Molly Martin being one of them. It's year 2 for her, playing that holding mid spot for you, such a valuable position. But I'm also not convinced with how she came in as a forward that she couldn't play all 11 positions on the field with just how good of an athlete that she is. Can you speak to her abilities for your team?
Yeah, it's interesting. She was a wide forward at first, and then she was a central forward for us, and now she's kind of settled into that midfield spot. But and I think she'll tell you, as a high school player, her team used to go up 1-0, and then she would go in goal. So she played goalkeeper for her team. She's really our third string goalkeeper, honestly. Like, God forbid we get 2 injured, she would go in. The top 2 go injured. So she's that level of athlete. She can play anywhere. I can play her center to the back. I can play her wide. We can play her anywhere. She's just a really talented athlete. She's so strong in the air and very a physical presence, but it's very good with the ball too, and has the ability to score. So we're excited about her 4th year. I don't know if we call it her senior year because she's coming back next year, but her 4th year is something for us to be excited about for sure.
And then our other interview is going to be with Madison Pizzino. What kind of growth have you seen out of Maddie since she's come over from Florida State a few seasons ago?
Yeah, I mean, there's some great leadership that Pez has added to her game with the younger guys. When we talk to the younger players, they talk about Pez a lot. Even with her class, she's super well liked amongst the whole team. She's definitely one of our leaders. Again, on the left side, she's as dangerous as they come. Great left foot. She's going to play a really important role for us all season. So her development has been fantastic. I think we give a lot of credit to Richard Beebe, our coach, our assistant coach that works with those attackers, day in and day out. And she's become just a threat. And if the ball falls to her in the box, either keeper's making a save or it's in the back of the net. So really excited about her 4th year as well as she's coming back.
So the Aggies are coming to town this weekend. I know you said you're not sure what they're going to look like just without the tape in the preseason, but what are some characteristics of a G. Guerrieri team since you've played against his coaching style for so many years now?
Yeah. I mean, they score goals first and foremost. They're so dangerous. They're so typically athletic up front. Tons of speed, put a lot of pressure on you. They're the best team in the league, in my opinion, on set pieces. Them and Arkansas are probably the top 2 teams in set pieces. So you have to be really prepared for them with that. Just anything attacking-wise, they're super dangerous. Always very strong in the back, so it's not like we're able to run by them. We have to play and be able to create chances. And then we get our chances, we need to take them. But always a fun match with them. Like you said, we know them well, they know us well. So it'll be a good battle. Last year's game was a good game. We lost there 2-1, but I thought we played really well in the game. And it's a battle every time we play them. Certainly a tough one to open with, but one we're looking forward to. And typically when we play, it's a good game. We're not kicking each other and that kind of stuff. Both teams respect each other, I think, and we'll go at it for sure for those 3 points.
Well, Coach, you've been hard at work getting ready for it. It's finally here, and we know you're going to want to see your team come flying out the gates when they take on Texas A&M this Saturday. Best of luck this week, and thanks for catching up with us all off season long.
Thanks, Seth. Appreciate it.